Okay, good. Perfect, right? So I see a number of you. This is your first time, part of this platform, and that's great. It's your first time in the industry, and that is great, right? 6 years ago, that it was my first as well. For some persons, I know it could be daunting. They see the charts, they see all the numbers, and immediately they're like, oh my gosh, I'm not sure how this is going to go, but I'm here to take a chance. Here's what I want you to do at the very beginning, guys. I want you to make a decision, all right? I want you to make a decision that you are going to learn this information, okay? Make a decision that you are going to learn, okay? Put learn in the chat, okay? Make a decision that you are going to learn. It's going to take time, right? This is not, I want to help you here from the very beginning. This is not some type of get rich quick thing, okay? This is not a get rich quick thing. You can make a lot of money quickly trading. Absolutely. I'll never tell anyone you can't. All right. But it comes first with learning. Okay. It comes first with understanding at least the basics. When I got started, I had the perspective that I was going to get rich overnight. 6 years ago, I had the perspective, in a way that I was presented with this information. It was presented to me in a manner that I was like, yeah, listen, I'm going to get a bag tonight. Right? I'm going to go ahead and just, make a bunch of money very, very quickly. Guys, that's not how it works. Yeah. So this is not a get rich quick scheme. What this is an investment. Okay, it is an investment, and it comes with a certain set of skill sets and a particular mindset that you need to carry as well. So immediately, as we start this, right, I'm going to share my screen. I want to help you guys, with the keys that you really need to be successful in this industry, and then I'm going to go ahead and give you some steps, to how you're going to get your journey started here with us in NVU and within the FL2 platform. Okay, so in just a bit, you should be able to see my screen. Just confirm for me that you can. I'm going to put a 5 in the chat when you can. Okay, just let me know, and we're going to kick things off. Okay, good stuff. I see the 5s. Great. All right, glad to see you guys interacting. All right, because guys, on this, while we're going through this information, I just have one requirement of you. All right, that requirement, or rather two. All right, two requirements. I want you to grab a notepad and a pen. Okay, grab a notepad and a pen. When you've got it, put done in the chat. All right, grab a notepad and a pen. When you've got it, put done in the chat. And then secondly, right, I want you to communicate with me in the chat as well, right? You recognize that, I talk to you guys a lot. You guys talk to me as well, okay? Good. So I see all the dents, perfect, right? Because you're probably not going to remember everything that I share here with you. So it's best to always take notes. And you can also screenshot, the information that is on your screen, okay? So okay, like I said, my aim here is to give you guidance and directions to help you to get started as easily and as effectively as possible. Okay, so let's go. Let's jump into it. All right. So you just got started with Financial Literacy 2.0. Here's what you get access to. First and foremost, you're going to get access to our Forex and crypto education. That's number one. Number two, you'll get access to our mobile app and the education ideas, okay? And here's number three, you'll get access to Spark, that's our crypto algorithm, at an additional cost, all right? Of course, you can decide if you want, that yearly access or the 6-month access, completely up to you, right? But those are the three things that are included within the FL2 platform. Number one, the Forex and crypto education. Number two, our mobile app and education ideas. And number three, Spark. That's our crypto algorithm. Okay. So like I said, we want to jump right in, with the keys to success in trading. And I always love to share this first and foremost, with everyone, because I truly believe that in any industry, there's two components. There's the mindset and there's the skill set, right? In life, there's the mindset and there's the skill set. Most persons tend to put most of the emphasis on the skill set. Okay. And really and truly, success is 90% the mindset, 10% the skill set. Okay. 90% the mindset, please write this down, 10% the skill set. Okay. Once you've got the mindset down, guys, you'll go and you'll acquire the skill set. right? If you have this skill set, but you have a terrible mindset, guys, you will never see the success that you want to see. Okay, so it's always best, to go ahead, grab the right mindset, right? And also put on top of that the correct skill set. Okay, so we're going to teach you here how to think, right? And also how to trade. Okay, so those are your two T's: how to think and how to trade. So here's the first key. Write these down. Okay, the first key is, of course, it's a mindset, right? Whatever your mind is set on, right, that's going to determine the way, of course, that you treat this information, right? Perception will equal your performance. The way that you see this information will determine how you actually treat it. The way you think about this information will also determine how you treat it. Okay, so what's your mindset as it relates to trading? What's your mindset as it relates to your money? Yeah, I always tell individuals, listen, the way that you treat your money is the way that you're going to treat your trading. So if you don't manage your money well, then you've got to start to manage your money well so that you can manage your trading well. Okay, so I'm giving you keys here from the very beginning. You got to manage your money well so that you'll be able to manage your trading well. Okay, trading is not, like I mentioned at the beginning, it is not a get rich quick anything. This is an investment. If you treat this as an investment, if you treat this with the seriousness that it is here, and this is not just a thing, this is not just something that you're trying, this is an investment that you're making. You're making a decision to trade in the Forex market. If you have the correct mindset surrounding it, right? If you understand that, this is not a gamble, right? Things are going to be so much simpler for you. Okay, there's a few things that tend to cause individuals challenges, when they start to trade or when they're dealing with money in general, right? Some of those things are fear, all right, impatience, greed. Yeah, listen, these are the things that jump out at you when you start to trade, because trading is going to show you a lot about who you are. It's going to show you a lot about the way that you think and the way, like I said, the way that you treat money. Okay, impatience tend to jump out, greed, fear. If you can overcome these things, right, the faster you can overcome these things, the faster you'll see returns on your money. All right, you don't want to be greedy. You have to be patient. You'll see, of course, that I have it listed. All right, and you've got to treat your money, man, with respect. Respect the money, respect the charts, and trust believe it's going to respect you as well. Okay. Second thing here is knowledge. Right. Decide that you are going to learn this information. I started by saying that. Right. Decide that you are going to learn. You're going to acquire the necessary information for you to see the transformation that you need. Okay, so here's what I want everyone to do for me. I want you to put the word learn in the chat. Type the word learn in the chat, okay? Because I want you to see it. Yeah, type the word learn. All right, see you, Marie. See you, Tamisha. See you, Noel. All right, Aaron, awesome. Stacy, great. All right, now here's what I want you to do. Remove the L. Remove the L and type that word again. Yeah, remove the L and type the word again. Awesome. It's your word earn, right? But guess what? The L came first for a reason. Yeah. For you to earn, guys, you've got to learn. Yeah, it's that simple. For you to earn, guys, you have got to learn. Whatever you learn, right? You now have the capacity to earn. Okay. So decide that I'm going to gain the knowledge. I'm going to consistently grow my knowledge. I'm going to consistently grow in this space, because as soon as you start growing, as soon as you get to the place where you say, you know what, listen, I've got all the information, I've got all the knowledge, there's nothing else that I need. That's when your income stops growing. That's when you stop earning. Okay. So you want to continuously learn, continuously grow, so that your income can also grow. Remember, we get paid for the value that we bring to the marketplace. Yeah, we earn based on the value that we can bring, right? So the more valuable you become, guys, the more money you earn. So the more valuable you become within the foreign exchange space, the more money you will make. Am I making sense? Right? Let me know in the chat. Am I making sense? The more valuable you become, the more money you will earn as well. Okay, perfect. Right? Here's number three. Number three is risk management. Okay. Trading is not a gamble. I'll say this all the time. Trading is not a gamble. Okay. But risk management is one of the keys, yeah, to your success in trading. I know so many phenomenal analysts. Like they have a great, they have the skill set down. They're able to look at a chart and predict which direction the market is going to go in. You know, they're great analysts, but they have poor risk management. Guys, your risk is going to be extremely important. All right, the way that you manage your risk is going to be extremely important when you are trading. I remember when I first got started trading, you know, I had poor risk management. You know, I would be out here, you know, I would be out here, guys, you know, risking 50% of my account, 30% of my account, 20% of my account on one trade, right? On one trade. And as a result, I blew 8 trading accounts. Yep. Like I topped up my account, lost it. Topped up my account, lost it. Topped up my trading account, lost it 8 times consecutively. Why? Because I didn't understand risk management. Right? I had a poor sense of risk management, and that cost me tremendously. Okay, but here, guys, we're gonna teach you risk management, teach you exactly the things that you need to do. Yeah, I see that you've been there as well, right? The things that you need to do so you don't experience that. Right? We don't know what is blown accounts here, you know, in a Vision U. Right? We don't know what is blown accounts, right? We don't do that here. Okay, so we teach you the right things so you can now go ahead, right, and do the right things. Don't want, yeah, I'm seeing all your responses, and I'm glad to hear that. All right, that you've been there, you've done that, you don't want to experience that again. Perfect, right? So you take heed on what it is that I'm saying, and I'm going to go more in detail as we go along on this call. Okay, so here's number 4: is discipline. Crucial, right? Because you can have or hear rather all of these different things that I share with you: the mindset, the knowledge, risk management. But if you don't have the discipline to consistently learn, to consistently grow, to consistently think the right way, to consistently use proper risk management, then everything else becomes irrelevant. Okay? I hope I'm making sense, right? You've got to be disciplined, right? Not just when we are on these calls, right? But you got to be disciplined when no one is looking throughout the week, when trading is happening. Yeah, when trading is happening throughout the week, you got to be disciplined. You got to decide, you know what? Listen, regardless of what I see, regardless of what's going on, I am going to be disciplined. Here's one of the fastest ways that our discipline is broken. Right? And I speak personally, you know, a couple years ago, you know, when I was in this, when I started this industry, trading and so forth, because it happens, right? Like this is one of the fastest ways when we experience consecutive wins, right? When we experience consecutive wins, risk management goes through the window, right? Tamisha, you know what I'm talking about, right? Risk management goes through the window. Discipline goes through the window, right? Win 3 trades back to back, right? Win 3 trades back to back. You see that 4th trade? Oh man, right? You're risking it all, right? You're risking it all at that point, right? But we don't want to be doing that, right? And then you get wiped out, yeah, right? You end up losing your account, right? No, we want to be disciplined regardless. Okay, we got to be disciplined regardless. Okay, and here's the last one, guys. Here's number 5: is patience. I love to say that patience pays. Patience pays, right? If you are patient in this process, you are going to get paid. I love that spelling, P, right? Right? When you see that bold, you see the pay in patience, right? You see the bold, that pay in patience, man, is extremely important. That's going to help you guys, you know, to be successful in this process. And here's what I want to share with you as well: you got to be patient with yourself, because not everyone is going to get this information at the same speed, right? At the same rate. Not everyone is going to understand at the same rate. So I don't want you to be comparing yourself to other individuals, right? But understand that it is a process. Okay? It is a process. What's very important on this journey is that each person has to go through it. Right? They have to go through their process, not just go through the process, but grow through that process. Okay, for everyone, it's going to take time. Yeah, it is going to take time. I want you to write this down. Time, it stands for things I must experience. Okay. Time stands for things I must experience. There's some individuals on this line that are going to experience faster results than you. They probably experience more things than you. Okay. I've been here longer than some of you guys, right? 6 years. There's a lot of things that I experienced. Okay. But each person's process is going to be different. But understand, for everyone, it's going to take time. All right. So as we go on to the next slide, guys, here's what I want you to do for me. For those of you that have been paying attention, drop the 5 keys in the chat. Let's see who's really been paying attention. Drop the 5 keys in the chat, right? As we dive further into this information, give me the 5 keys. What are the 5 keys? Number 1 is mindset. I see that, right? Number 1 is mindset. What's number 2? Right? Drop number 2 in the chat. What's number 2? Number 2 is... What is number 2? Number 2, knowledge. I see Esther out the gate with all 5. All right. Knowledge. Number 3 is risk management. Number 4. All right. You guys just dropping all of them. Awesome. Right. Number 4 is discipline. Number 5 is patience. Let's get it. Awesome. 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 You guys are great students. Love it. All right. So let's dive into it, guys. All right. So here's step number 1. All right. Here's step number 1. Go ahead and download the NVU app. Right. Whether you have Android, you go to Google Play Store, or if you have an Apple, you go to the App Store. You can scan your screen and download the app. All right. And there's also a video right here that gives you a walkthrough on the app as well. So you can scan that, save the link. Okay, there's a video here that gives you a walkthrough of the app, the different functionalities, etc. on the app. So you can scan those QR codes, save the links, right? And then we go from there, right? But it's important, of course, you want to make sure you have the app. That's where all of our trading is going to be done. Okay, so that's step number 1. Trust that everyone has the app. Trust that you guys scanned the screen already. All right, here's step number 2. Okay, step number 2, guys, you've got to go ahead and set up and open a broker account. All right, you've got to set up and open a broker account. Now, this differs based on your location, right? But what is a broker account? Somebody's asking, okay, what are you talking about? All right, a broker account, guys, this is, I want you to see this like your bank account. Yeah. See this like your bank account. This is where you're going to make all of your deposits, and this is where you're going to make all of your withdrawals. Okay. Your broker account is where you make your deposits and where you make your withdrawals. Okay. This allows for you to be able to trade. Without a broker account, guys, you can't take any trades. Yeah. You can't make any deposits. You can't make any withdrawals. Okay. You can't set up a practice account, right? None of that is possible unless you have a broker account. So it's very, very important. When you get into our app, I'll show you guys as well. There's a huge list of brokers, right? There's a huge list of brokers, right? What's on your screen, that is just, 2 or 3 of them that I mentioned, right? But we have a huge list. I'm going to show you that list when we get into the app. Right. But these are just some brokers that, I would have utilized personally, I can tell you guys, okay, good, these work for you, etc. But there's so much more that I also recommend and share with you guys as well. So don't panic. I see your messages. Don't worry. All right. I got you covered. Okay. So if you're international, you could use Pepperstone. You could use IC Markets, right? If you're in the US or Canada, you can use Oanda, right? That's a broker you can utilize. You can also utilize IG.com. You could utilize FXCM.com, right? There's a number of different brokers, okay? I'm going to share with you guys a list, all right? There's Eagle FX, yeah? I'm going to share with you guys that list. Don't panic. I'm seeing your messages, yeah? All right. So you guys got me, right? But it's important that you open both a demo and a live account, right? And when you listen to the important steps here, yeah, open a demo and a live account. The demo account is your practice account, okay? Your demo account is your practice account, yeah? Your demo account is your practice account, guys. That's number one. All right. So you'll be able to, put fake money within the real markets. Okay. And be able to practice, get a feel for the markets. I always recommend that. Get a feel for it, get a feel for your risk management, see what you can potentially earn, see what you can potentially lose. Yeah, yes, you can lose when you're trading. Absolutely. That's why we employ risk management. All right. But see what you can potentially earn, see what you can potentially lose using a demo account. And once you're comfortable, then we move over to that live account. The live account is your real account. That's the money that you've deposited to your account. Okay, that's the money you've deposited to your account. Okay, now here's the next thing. When you open that demo account, make sure, right? Make sure that the balance that you open the account with, make sure it is what you would actually deposit in a live account, because you want to make it as real as possible still. Okay, we want to make it as real as possible. So if you're going to deposit to your live account $1,000, make sure, right, that you have make sure that you have that same balance on your demo account. Okay, awesome. Now let's go a step further, right? When you open the demo or the live account, guys, okay, please write this down. When you open that demo or live account, because it's pretty simple. Once you go on the website, right, you click open demo or live account, you just follow the steps. And what's going to happen is your broker is going to give you three things. Write this down. All right. You want to pay attention to these three things. Number one, your broker is going to give you an account number, or also known as a login ID. Okay. Your broker is going to give you an account number or a login ID. That's number one. All right. That's number one. Number two, right? Just follow what I'm saying right now, guys. Right? We're going to get into the specifics. Okay. Number two, you're going to get a trader's password. All right. You're going to get a trader's password. That's number two. Okay. And here's number three. You're going to get a demo. All right. Sorry, you're going to get a server name, or it's also going to be called a broker name. Okay. So tell me in the chat, what are the three things you're looking for? I want all of you guys to be paying attention. I want you to be here. Yeah. Be present. Let your mind be present here as well. Okay. So what are the three things? What's the first one? Talk to me in the chat. Let me know that you guys are following. Okay, awesome. You're going to get the login ID or the account number. Number two, what's the second thing? What's the second thing? All right, not just a password, but the trader's password, right? Because there's also some brokers give you an investor's password. You want the trader's password, okay? Perfect. And number three is, what's number three? Server name or broker name, right? Perfect. Good stuff, right? Good. You guys are tracking, all right? We're paying attention here, all right? Awesome. And I want you to store up all those questions. All right, I want you to store up all those questions that you have, because I'm gonna, give you the opportunity to ask those questions as well. Okay, so good, we've got that. Okay, we've got the three things that we need from the broker, and here's what we're gonna do now. Step number three. Okay, step number three, we're gonna connect the broker to the NVU app. Okay, you're gonna connect the broker to the NVU app. This is where that information that I just spoke about is going to be important. When you open your broker account, if you miss the information that they give you, guys, all the brokers, they email you that information as well. Okay, all of the brokers, they are going to email you that information as well. So you can go to your email, right? Don't panic. If you X the page or anything like that, you can go to your email, copy and paste that information into the app. Okay. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make this very practical. I'm going to show you guys a visual of this. All right. I'm going to actually show you how to do it going into the app. So we're going to take a look at the app. Okay. We're going to take a look at the app. I'm going to help you guys, in this process. Okay. We're going to answer some of those questions that came up, while I was going through as well at the same time. Okay. So I want you guys to stay following, right? Stay following. Okay. If you're following what I'm saying, give me a high five in the chat. Put a 5 in the chat. Yeah, put a 5 in the chat. If you're tracking, put a 5 in the chat. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. I love it. All right. So we're paying attention. Yeah. Good stuff. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's share. Let me let me know as soon as you guys could see my my screen. I'm gonna share directly from the app. So you should be seeing my screen right about now. Give me a 1 or just say yes in the chat if you can. All right, say yes in the chat if you can. We are going to go in. Everybody's all good? You guys are seeing? Great stuff. All right, perfect. So let's walk through the app. All right, we're gonna walk through the app together. Okay. On your front screen, all right, as soon as you log into the app, first thing, all right, you're gonna see here at the very top, connect a broker, right? You're also gonna see instant trade, managing orders, right? You're gonna see using ChatGPT. Guys, these are videos that are going to take you through the same process that I'm going to take you through now, right? Telling you and showing you how to get these particular things done, how to connect a broker, how to do an instant trade, how to manage your orders, how to use, our chat GPT functionality here. All right. So this on your front screen, this is just your dashboard, for the app. Okay. What's important here is these videos right now. Okay. When you look to the bottom of your screen, I'm going to go through these, right? But when you look to the bottom of your screen, you're going to see second tab, it says connect. All right. Our broker, our app, sorry, right? Our app also provides or gives you here access to the live education that we provide, right? So if you click connect, that shows you our live education, the days that everything is listed, what's happening over the next couple of days, right? You can also connect it, by clicking the schedule. All right, by clicking the calendar, right? You can connect your calendar and so forth to it, right? Everything is here within this app. Yeah. So it shows you the full training schedule over the next couple of days, etc. Okay. So that's on the second slide. Those are our live education videos. Okay, those are our live education videos, what's happening today, and so forth. The third tab, right? This is where a lot of your time is going to be spent on the third tab. This is your education ideas, okay? These are where the trade ideas, education ideas come in. I'm going to show you how to navigate this. I'm going to show you how you utilize it, etc. Okay, so let's jump all the way back. We're going to go to the first tab, right? Because I want to show you how to connect your broker to the app, okay? All right, so let's do this. So, right, here's what you're going to do, right? You're going to click on the third tab, guys, and you're going to go to this paper clip right here at the top of your screen. Okay, once you go to that paper clip, all right, once you click that paper clip, that's how you're going to connect your broker. It's going to ask you to name your broker. So you can call this, whatever you want to call it. You could put your name, it's completely up to you at this point. There's no wrong answers. Okay, so you can type in whatever you want here. Then it's going to ask you, for the information that I just mentioned. Yeah, those three things. I hope you guys remember those three things. Yeah. First off, they're going to ask you for that account number, right? Or account login. They're going to ask you for the trader's password, right? And they're going to ask you for that server name. Guys, I highly recommend, please copy and paste all that information, right? Don't type it in. I've seen so many individuals have challenges, typing in the password because the I looks like a L or one, right? Or the O is actually a zero. Like I see so many different things happen, right? So the best thing to do is copy and paste the information. All right, copy and paste that information. Okay, I want you guys to just follow what I'm saying. Okay, Esther, just follow what I'm saying. So the broker information that you're given when you open that broker, you're going to copy that information here. Okay, you're going to copy and paste the account number. You're going to copy and paste the trader's password, and you're going to copy and paste, right, your broker, or rather, you're gonna select exactly what you're given from your broker for the broker or server name. Okay, so let me show you. So here, right, you input the information from your broker. All right, it's going to be different, of course, from person to person. And then your broker now, once you click select, when you select broker or server name, you see the list of brokers that we have. Okay, you see the list of brokers that we have here. Okay, so there's a lot of them. Yeah. Now, based on your location, would determine what you select. Okay, if you are international, right? Like you are in the Caribbean or you're outside of the United States. Let me just put it at that. You're outside of the United States, right? You could use brokers like HF Markets, right? That's hot for us. You could use brokers like Pepperstone. You could use brokers like IC Markets, okay? You could use, you know, you could use Hugo's Way. You could use um, Eagle FX, right? There's a number of brokers there, guys, that you can use. Now, a lot of the brokers that are listed, right? Most of them are, I would say, yeah, majority of them we try to only put on regulated brokers, right? We try to only put regulated brokers onto our app. Yeah. So, based on where you are, that will determine your broker that you utilize. Am I making sense? All right, guys, let me know if I'm making sense. All right. Just let me know in the chat. All right. Let me know in the chat if I'm making sense. Okay. I want to know that before I move on. I want to make sure you guys are good. Okay, good. On dollars. Like that. All right. Okay, good stuff. So you select the broker that you need. Okay. And then you'll determine whether it's a real account or whether it's a demo account, right? Whether it's real or whether it's demo, okay? Some brokers, you may see demo 5, demo 6, demo 7. You may see live 1, 2, live 10, live 15, just to make sure it is the same thing that your broker gave you in your email, okay? Just make sure it's the same thing. And then you select that. Once you select that, guys, you just click confirm and it is connected, okay? Very simple. Okay. It's connected. So you just follow those steps and you will be all good. Okay. So let's make sure did everyone follow that? Right? Just put follow in the chat. Actually, here's what we're going to do. I want you to put AC in the chat if you are all clear. All right. If you are all clear, put an AC in the chat for me. If you are all clear. Okay, good stuff. Perfect. All right. We good. All right. Everybody tracking. All right. I can't sign up on the app. Okay, cool. So here's where you got. If you can't sign up on the app, that means you got to pay for the app. All right. You got to pay for FL2. Okay. You're not going to be able to use this app unless you purchase FL2. Okay. So you got to connect with the individual that invited you onto the call, right? And they got you covered. Don't worry about it. All right. And they're going to get you started. You purchase it, then you get the access. All right. Now, here's the next thing. Let's go to the education ideas tab, all right, where the trades come in and everything. All right. Now, our app has been absolutely crushing it for those of you that have been utilizing it already. All right. Persons like it's been killing it. All right. So I'm going to show you the things you need to pay attention to on the app. All right. How you can take a trade and how you're going to just make this as simple as possible for you, right? We're going to keep this as easy as possible, okay? I like to say that this app is like trading for dummies, right? Like the app has just dumbed it all the way down. I've been in the industry for 6 years, and this is the simplest I have ever seen it, okay? All right, so here's what happens. When you look at any trade that comes in, all right, any education idea that comes in, the newest one is going to be at the top, okay? The newest one is going to be at the top. Okay, few things you want to pay attention to. First and foremost, you see that XAU USD, guys, that is your currency. You're going to learn more as you go through our academy, right? But just take the information for what it is right now. This is what you are trading. This is the currency that you're trading, okay? Secondly, if you look to the far right, you'll see sell limit, right? You may also see buy or sell, or maybe you might see buy limit, right? That's the type of order. All right, that's the type of order. Underneath these, yeah, if you go back to the left, you'll see entry. Entry just simply means this is where I'm entering the market. That's it, all right? This is where you are going to enter the market And below that, it gives you the price. At the bottom, you see SL. SL stands for stop loss. What does that mean? Literally what it says, right? Keep trading as simple as possible. Stop loss means this is where you stop your loss. Okay? This is where you stop your loss. That's it. That's what SL means. Okay? It gives you the pip count and it gives you the price. If you go to the right, you see TP1, TP2, and TP3. What does TP means? TP means take profit. Again, this is where somebody tell me in the chat, what does take profit means? Right? Well, when you hear that, what does that mean to you? Right? There's take profit 1, there's take profit 2, there's take profit 3. What does that mean? Right? Perfect. Take your profit. Right? It simply means take your profit, right? Take our profit, take my profit, take your profit. It doesn't matter. Take your profit. Okay. That's what TP means. Now, TP1, this is your low risk take profit. Okay. TP2 is your medium risk take profit. And TP3 is your high risk take profit. Okay. So if you're new, all right, if you are new, just learning this information, guys, TP1 is your best friend. Okay. You are all in on take profit 1. Okay, if you're new, you don't know how to manage trades, you don't know any of that stuff. Take profit 1 is where it's at. I love to tell persons, increase your take profit as you increase your knowledge. So if you're not learning, then you're stuck on TP1, my friend. Okay, you're stuck on TP1. Okay, so does that make sense? Is everybody clear on that? Take profit 1 is your low risk take profit. Take profit 2 is your medium risk. Take profit 3 is your high risk take profit. Put an AC in the chat if you're all clear on that. AC in the chat if you're all clear on that. Okay, good stuff. Perfect. All right. So let's look at how you would take a trade, right? So typically, right? Typically, what happens, right? When you take a trade, you of course get the notification come in. Once you tap on that notification, or if you are already in the app like I am, you just tap on that trade and you click instant trade. Okay. Once you click on instant trade, now guys, we've made this so simple for the average person to do this. Here's where your attention is going to be. Here's what I want you guys to do, right? Because remember I said one of the biggest challenges for traders is risk management. Like a lot of people, they just don't like math. I don't like math that much. I love money. Yeah. You know, I can count money very well. But math and me at school was not, we weren't that much of friends at school. Yeah. Anybody like that in the chat? Like you're great at money, but you're not that good at math. Right? Anybody like that in the chat? Or is it just me? I'm phenomenal with money, just not that good with math. Yeah. So, but when it comes to money, it comes out really well. All right. Okay, good. I thought it was by myself there, Rocky. All right. But me and you, bro. Just me and you. Yeah. All right. So, all right. So here's what we do. We're going to select the percentage tab. Anytime you place a trade, it's the percentage tab you will use. Why? Because it calculates your risk for you. It does all the math for you, right? Now, when you are trading, you are using between a 1 to 3% risk. Somebody type that in the chat. 1 to 3%. All right, please type that in the chat. 1 to 3%. So you'll move this down to 1%, 2%, or 3%. That is your risk. Okay, that is your risk. Guys, you're not risking 10%, 20%, 50%. No, right? Why? And I'm gonna explain why. Because when I first heard this, I'm probably like some of you on the line, right? We got over 100 persons on the call right now, right? When I first heard this information, you know what was my thought process? I was like, dude, 1 to 3%. Like I started to learn how to trade to make money, not like 1%. Like my risk appetite is bigger than that, right? So let me explain for those of you that probably thought like that just now when they said 1 to 3%. Let me explain why you want to do this. All right, we relate, yeah. Let me explain why. Let's say you use a 10% risk, guys. It's only going to take 10 consecutive losses for you to blow your trading account. That's it. right? If you use a 20% risk, 5 trades, your account is done, right? 5 negative trades, your account is gone. 50% risk, 2 negative trades, your account is gone. Guys, you want to be using proper risk. You want to give yourself time. Somebody put time in the chat, right? Give yourself time. Most traders quit or stop. Most persons quit trading because they didn't give themselves enough time. Yeah, you get, listen, I love it there, Brennan, right? All the heart attacks, the heart palpitations and so forth that going, when you see your account start going to a negative, when you're taking these high risks, listen, it's not worth it. Sleepless nights, right? I know some of you on the line have experience, right? Sleepless nights, sitting down, watching your phone, hoping that you don't blow your account. Guys, listen, it's not worth it, man. All right, Tamisha, I know you're relating. Yeah, it's not worth it. So what you want to do is give yourself time. Okay, things I must experience. Please remember that. Give yourself time. 1% risk. You need 100 trades to lose consecutively for you to blow your account. That is impossible. Like, you would have to suck. You would have to be terrible, right, to blow an account using a 1% risk. Right? 2% risk, guys, that is 50 trades consecutive losing, right? For you to blow that account. Again, impossible. Yeah, that don't happen. Yeah. 3% risk, 33 trades consecutive losing for you to blow your account. Are you guys tracking? Are you guys following what I'm saying now? Right? You give yourself time, right? You're not tripping, because you lost 1% of your account. Guys, if you have $100 in your account, let me give you an example. All right. Let's say you have $100 in your account. You took a 1% risk. That's $1, right? I believe. Yeah, I believe that's $1, right? You took a 1% risk. Okay. That's $1. Guys, if you lose $1, would you be tripping? Right? Would you be like, oh my gosh, all right, you got 99 more, right? There's 99 more. But here's the difference now. If you took $100 now, watch this, and you took a 20% risk and you lost $20, guys, you're down to 80 fast. All right, you're down to $80 quick. So you want to use 1 to 3%. I hope I'm very clear. I hope you guys understand. But here's also what's very important, that you use consistent risk management. So you don't want to be using 1%, then you switch to 2%, then you switch to 3%, then you back down to 1%. No. Decide what's your risk appetite. All right. Are you good with a 3% loss? Perfect. Use 3%. All right. All your trades, when you open the app, you could also set that default trading amount. You could set it to be 3%. All right. You could set it to be 2%. You could set it to 1%. All right. That way you don't got to think about it. You know what you could potentially lose at any given time. Am I clear? 1 to 3%. Anything outside of that, that is completely up to you. All right. But here's what I'm telling you. This is what you want to be doing from personal experience. 1 to 3%. Okay. Put an AC in the chat if you got that. You're all clear. All right. But once you set it now, once you set that percent, right? once you set that percentage, you click confirm. Okay. So you just click confirm. Great. Your take profit is always set to take profit 1. Okay. As you increase, you could then change that from a low risk, right, to the different take profits, right? So remember I said take profit 1, low risk, 2 is medium, 3 is high risk, right? You leave it on 1. And all you do at this point, guys, is you just swipe to place that trade. All right. It's pretty simple. Once you swipe to place the trade, you are all good. When you step into take profit 2 and take profit 3, then you could turn on this right here. You see this? It's called a trailing stop loss. All right. Step into take profit 2, you can use the trailing stop loss. All right. If you don't understand what that means, you click this button right here. All right. The I next to trailing stop loss, and it's going to break it down. It's going to tell you exactly what it is. Okay. It's going to give you information on what that is. But basically, in simple terms, it's going to help you manage that trade. Okay. The trailing stop loss manages the trade on your behalf. Okay. So it protects you as you are trading. All right. So trust that everybody understands how to place a trade. All right. So that's the basic usage of the app. When you click active orders, it shows you all the trades that you have active. Once you click close, it shows you all the trades that you have closed, the trades that either hit take profit, hit stop loss, or that go ahead and break even. Okay. Now, what's also important on this page, you see this view thread, right? When you click on view thread, let me give you one that has a lot of information on it, right? Let's see, click on view thread. Once you click view thread, this is where the trader communicates with you. Okay, this is where the trader communicates with you. So they would give you a chart, a visual of the chart, so you don't just see numbers, right? You will see a visual of the trade, right? You'll get updated when it hits the take profits. They'll tell you how many pips the trade is in profit, right? All of that great information, right? They'll tell you when to, or if to, break even on a trade, right? Just want to show you different examples. Okay, so they tell you, all right, when the trade hit take profit, etc., etc. Like all the information literally is here. So you want to pay attention to this chat as well. Okay, you want to pay attention to this chat. Whoops, let's go back. All right, you want to pay attention to the chat. So once you click view thread, all the info is there. Okay, see how they take profits, move stop loss to break even. Right, now let's talk about that. Let's say you get this notification. Trader says, move your stop loss to break even. Here's what you're going to do. We made it so simple here. All right, here's what you're going to do on that particular trade. Right, you would click on it once again, and you see this button right here, break even. You click that, and it moves your stop loss to your break even point. Pretty simple. Yeah, pretty simple. So once you've done that, you are all good to go. What that means is that you can't lose anything at this point. Right, you can't lose any money at that point. You are now at your break even point. All right, does everyone understand how to simply use the app? Does everyone understand how to simply use the app? Yes. Great. That's what I want to hear. All right. You guys are good. You guys are awesome. Great students. Perfect. All right. So let's go to the next step. All right. So I give you guys a walkthrough of the app. All right. Let's go to the next step now. Okay. You have a good idea now. Yeah. Now it's just to practice it. All right. It's just to practice it now. Okay. But practice with a demo account. Okay. Practice with a demo account. Yeah. All right. So let's go to the next step. The next step is you want to get educated, right? That's the next step. That's step number 4, I believe. Get educated, right? Get educated. Now, there's 2 ways you can do this. The easiest way that you can is from inside the app, right? You click the next tab here at the bottom is education, right? So you click on the education tab. Once you click the education tab, it takes you right to our education, right? Guys, so you scroll down, right? On that page, you see Forex in Italian. Yeah, you see crypto in English, right? For those of you that are more interested in crypto, and then you see Forex English. Guys, what you're gonna do, you're just gonna tap here. All right. We're going to tap here. And you see the down arrow right underneath Forex English. Click on that. The videos pop up. All right, now guys, these videos are not long at all. Okay, there are 5 probably to 10-minute videos, right? But here's what I love the most, right? Because they are short doesn't mean that they're not in depth. Right, this is probably the best Forex education that I've come across. All right, no lie, no cap. All right, this is the best Forex education that I've seen. It's very in depth, very to the point, and it's very simple to understand. Guys, a child could understand this information. Okay, so well, here's what I want you to do as you go through it. Take your notes, treat it like school. Yeah, this is the best investment that you've made. Right, this is literally the best investment that you've made. Forex is the largest financial market in the entire world. Why would I take notes? Okay, so take notes as you go through this information, right? So it starts, as you watch each video, right? As you watch each video, after you complete the video, you scroll to the bottom and you will see a button here that says complete. Okay, let me see if we have one. Let me go to the last one here. All right, so you go to that video. All right, after you've completed, then you click this button right here that says complete. Okay, once you click that, then the next video unlocks. Okay, once you click that, the next video unlocks. Here's what you can do as well, right? When you go to watch these videos, you can also turn on the subtitles, right? So you see CC here, that gives you the subtitle, the CC, sorry, that's next to the volume button, right here. You just click CC and you can turn on your subtitles. All right, for those of you that probably like to watch movies with subtitles, I tend to like to do that for some reason. I don't know why, but you could turn on the subtitles. Okay, so that's not just listening, but you can read it at the exact same time. Right, Smart is going to go through all the information with you. It's very visual, very engaging. Right, I think yes, Smart is not. I don't think Smart is wearing any pants in the video, but don't worry about it. You're all good. Right, you're all good. All right, so to get to the videos, right, you're just going to go to, see that question, Rocky? You're just going to go to the education tab at the bottom of your app, right? It's the 1, 2, 3, 4th tab at the very bottom of the app, and it takes you here, okay? It takes you here. Once you go here, all right, once you go, it takes you to this screen. Once you scroll down, you can go to Forex English, and you just tap here on where the education is at. Okay, so you tap there, takes you right here. Okay, the down arrow shows you all the information. All right, so you guys, everyone starts with introduction, then you go to beginner. All right, once you go through the beginner section is extensive, like no lie, right? Covers a lot, right? Covers a lot. Yeah, it covers a lot. So here's what I recommend, because you want to make this very palatable. Okay, because it is a lot. Just don't just dive into everything. Yeah, because then you'll come out just feeling like you just got a bunch of information and you still don't know what to do. All right. So here's what I recommend for everyone, for all the students, on the line, everyone that's paying attention. Here's what I recommend. All right. Go through this information up until price patterns. You're new. Okay. You're new. Go through this information up until price patterns. Don't worry, I got you at the end of the call. Okay. So hold all those questions, issues, concerns to the end. All right. Go through this information up until price patterns. Once you get to price patterns, right? Here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to go to the live education. Okay. Follow me. So go through the information up until price patterns, because after that, it gets more technical, right? You see, I mean, it's even called technical indicators. Okay. So go through the information up until price patterns, right? It's number one. Number two, what you're going to do is we're going to go over to the live education that we provide, all right? Now, that live education is recorded, okay? The live education is recorded. So let me show you where to find that, all right? Let me make sure. Is everybody following what I am saying? All right, everyone following what I'm saying? Everybody following? So you go through up until price patterns, yeah? We go through up until price patterns. Okay, good, great. Now, here's what we're gonna do. All right, let me share my screen once again. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you guys. Don't worry, all right? So we're gonna go to the website at this point, okay? We're gonna go to the website. So you log in, you're gonna go to envisionu.com, right? We're gonna go to envisionu.com, guys. All right, okay, it's already here. No, that one. All right, cool, right here. So envisionu.com, you are going to log in, all right? You go to this button right here at the top and you click it and log in. Once you log in, you can go to VB dashboard. Okay, it's going to take you to your back office. Okay, once you get to your back office, to the left of the screen, This is how you can access the education here, digital learning platform, right? That's the information I just showed you. That's the second way that you can access it. Or you access the live education right here. Okay, so you click FL2 live education. Okay, once you click on FL2 live education, this is where all the live sessions, the recordings of the live sessions, this is where they are. Okay, so you can click view Forex channel, or you can go right here to archive streams. Okay, we're going to click view all. Is everyone following? All right, we're going to click view all. Okay, once we click view all, scroll to the bottom, because of course they're live sessions. These are sessions that have been happening. All right, these sessions that have been happening prior. So here's what I recommend. Just click the archives, scroll to the bottom, and your attention is going to be on foundation facilitator sessions only. Right? Somebody type foundation in the chat. You're only going to watch the foundation facilitator sessions. You are new. You need to get your foundation right. Right? That is all you need to look at, guys. Only foundation. Type it in the chat where you see it. Foundation facilitator sessions only. Okay? All right. So I want to make that very clear. Technical, that's technical. Yeah, technical analysis is technical analysis videos. You're not there yet. Yeah. Fundamental, you're not there yet. You're gonna get to that point, and then you'll know, okay, well, yes, I could go ahead and watch these videos. Okay. So foundation facilitator sessions only. Guys, this information is it's done by one of our live educators, and they break it down so simply. All right, it's phenomenal. Like, you're gonna love it. All right, the interaction and everything too, you're gonna love it. So go into those sessions, they make it practical. Okay, they take it from just information and make it very, very practical for you, so you understand. Okay, so you have clarity. All right, and the way that I feel about this, and the way that I feel about any type of information, is the first time you view it, like the first time you're hearing me go through this information, it's new to you. Right? If you come on this session a second time, then it's not going to be new anymore, right? You're going to be listening for something different now, right? When I say different, I mean something that you might have missed. Yeah, that's just the way that we're taking information. The third time you view it now, you know what? You're paying attention to something completely different, because now the third time it's like mastery now. The first time is new. The second time you're really learning. The third time you're mastering it now. Right? It's like watching a movie. Anybody ever watch movies? Like, understand what I'm asking. Right? You watch the movie, the first time you watched it, you're paying attention to what is on face value, like just what you're seeing. The second time you viewed it, now you're looking in the background and you're looking at the extras in the movie, right? You're paying attention to everything else because you've seen it already, right? Or maybe something jumped out at you that you didn't see the first time, but it was always there, right? And that never happened to anyone, or is it just me? All right, like second time you're wondering, did I even watch this movie? Right? Like, I don't remember seeing that. All right. And then the third time, what happens the third time, you're getting deep with this movie now. It's like, yo, okay, I understand the underlying meaning now of the movie, right? Okay, this is what's and you get all kind of like bulbs going off now, right? Because the first time you already know what's there. The second time you've already seen it, you can almost say it verbatim, and the third time now it's like, you get the underlying meaning now of it, right? You guys following me? Right? That's how you want to take in information as well, multiple times, right? Every time you watch it again, right? Every time you watch it again, guys, you get a gain. Look, watch this. Type the word again in the chat. Type the word again in the chat. And I want you to separate the A and the G. What does it say? It's right there, right? You get a gain. All right, so you want to watch the information again and again and again, because you get again, and again. All right, you gain something every time. So don't think, okay, I go through this information once, I speed through it, I'm a pro. Nah, watch it multiple times. All right, watch it multiple times. Okay, good. Everybody got that? Perfect. All right, perfecto. All right, keep gaining. That's right. All right, so Once you complete that, guys, you can go to the, like I said, the digital learning platform, right? You can jump back to the digital learning platform, and if you so desire to, all right. Not if you so desire to, you're gonna have to. All right. The information starts, of course, in the live sessions on foundation. Starts to, of course, become repetitive, right? Because it's foundation. Yeah. So you can go back here and go over the information again, right? You can go past the price patterns now. You can start to go into technical stuff, okay? And like I said, it's very extensive, okay? It's a lot of information, so don't worry, you got time, right? Don't worry to speed through it, right? You have time, trust me. I've been trading Forex for 6 years. There's still things that I'm learning right now as well, all right? I don't know everything. I don't pretend to know everything. I'm very profitable, but I don't know everything. All right. So you want to continue to go through the information. You go on to intermediate, right? Then you get into advanced and all that great stuff. Okay. So that's how your learning process, your learning journey is going to go on this. Does that make sense? Is everyone clear? Right? Everybody should be good right now. Right? Everybody should be good right now. That is step number, what was that step? That was step number 4. 5. 5. All right. Yeah, perfect. So I did step 4 and 5. So step 4, you can screenshot it. All right, so just begin your course. Okay. Log into NVU, choose digital learning platform. Perfect. All right. And step number 5, right, which is right here. All right. You can screenshot this. So screenshot 1. Begin your course. Got that. Step 5, right? I literally lay it out right here. Everything that I just said, okay? After completing the videos up until price patterns, go to the live education, FL 2.0, live education, click view all archive streams, watch the foundation facilitator streams only, yeah? Then you want to complete the beginner education, then you can move on to the intermediate and advanced sessions as you progress, all right? Pretty simple, all right? We made it as simple as possible here, okay? And make sure, let me view the chat, make sure you guys are all good. Okay, 4 again, please. Oh, you want me to go? Okay, cool. Want me guys to go back? Let's go back. Okay. Everybody got it? Everybody got it? Okay, awesome. You're most welcome. All right. So let's keep it moving. And this is the last step. All right. Last step. You want to get a plan. All right. Get a plan. Remember I said we're going to talk about risk management. We spoke about it, so we don't got to dive that deep into it right now. Right. But get a plan. You want to have a risk management plan and you want to have a growth plan. Your risk management plan is what? In the chat. Put it in the chat. You guys should know it. 1 to 3% per trade. All right. 1 to 3% per trade. I also recommend that you risk no more than a 10% on a day-to-day basis, right? I mean, accumulatively, yeah? So if you take 3 trades at 3%, that's it for you. Like, stop. Go and do something else. Go and tell somebody else about FL2, right? Go and build this business. Go and market it. We have something tremendous here. Go and tell someone else about it, right? You don't need to be trading all day, guys. Okay, 1 to 3% per trade, 10% per day. That's it. If you are taking a 1% risk, I would say 5% per day. Really and truly. Right? Like you don't need to be at it all day. Okay. It's pretty simple. Okay, everybody got that? We good on that? We agree on that? 1 to 3% per trade, 10% per day. If you lose 10%, guys, tomorrow is another day. Don't go back trying to get it. Tomorrow is another day. Okay, tomorrow is another day. Okay, don't revenge trade. It's a sickness. All right, it's an addiction. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that. Okay, 1 to 3% per day, 10% per. Sorry, 1 to 3% per trade, 10% per day. All right, so as we wrap it up now, all right, as we wrap it up now, guys, your growth plan. Okay, your growth plan, because I always tell persons what to risk, but you also want to see what you could potentially gain, right? What you could potentially gain, right? Am I right? All right, guys. You want to see what can my account potentially grow to, right? Anytime I'm presented with an investment, I want to see, okay, what could I potentially get in return, All right, perfect. So here's what you do, right? We're gonna go to this website right here, and I want you, as you input your own information, print it out so that you could see it. All right, let this be your goals, okay, so that you can see it. Okay, so you're gonna go to compounddaily.org, right, /calculator. Let's go there right now, right? Compounddaily.org /calculator, right? So right here, yes, it is. Compounddaily.org. And here's what we're gonna do. All right, you're going to input in here literally what you are going to invest trading. Okay, let's say you decided, all right, I'm going to make a, for argument's sake, guys, I mean, this is just examples. I'm going to make $1,000 deposit. That's my initial investment. It's $1,000. Okay, what I'm targeting to grow my account by daily, it is just, I'm going to keep it low, right? We're going to lowball these figures. Okay, you're just risking, sorry, you're just looking to gain a 5%. Like that's it. You only want to see a 5% return on your day to day, right? Let's say you risk 3% on the trade, you got a 5% return. Phenomenal. All right, that's great. All right. And we're gonna do this over, and most people, they can only be consistent for 90 days, right? So let's just see where we're going to be at in 90 days, right? Is that okay, guys? Everybody okay with that? Right? Just over 90 days. So the next 3 months, December, January, February. By the end of February, where are you going to be at, right? And we're going to do a reinvest rate, right, of 90%. We're not reinvesting 100%. We want to make withdrawals. Okay, guys, withdrawals are important. Please remember that. Okay, it's not your money unless you actually withdraw it to your account. So at least 10% is going to come out in withdrawals. Put in the chat, pay yourself. Okay, pay yourself. Okay, so at least 10% is going to come out, right? In withdrawals, right? And you'll leave the rest, to be compound that. Okay. All right. So we're not going to trade weekends. So this doesn't include weekends. Let's see where we are at. So then we click calculate now, and let's just see where we're at. All right. Let's just see. Who knows? Okay. So let's go. So let's look at the first 7 days. All right. So you started to trade by day 7. All right. Let's see where we're at by day 7. Your account, boom, we're here. You're at 1360. Okay, you're at 1360. You withdrew $40. So phenomenal, right? You got a $40 return in 7 days on an investment. That's amazing. All right. That's week 1. All right. Let's jump to day 31. All right. Let's jump to day 31. $1,000 investment. It grows to $3,913. You withdrew $323 your first month. Being consistent. Okay. Is that okay? Everybody all right with that? All right. Let's see where we're at by day 60. Like, you have been consistent for 60 days. Yeah. $1,000 went to $14,027. You withdrew $1,447. Phenomenal. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's I mean, only me thinks that's great. All right. What do you guys think? Are you just waiting for day 90 on this call? Like, you just want to see day 90? Like, what's anybody's just like, bro, hurry up and get to day 90. I want to see where I'm at in 90 days, bro. Like, somebody just show me. All right, show me where are we at. All right, it says only me and you, Tamisha. Only me and you. Awesome. Think this is awesome. All right. Okay, cool. I think it's only me and you. Let's go to day 90 real quick then. All right. So day 90, where are we at? We took $1,000 account, compounded over the course of 90 days to $52,536. You withdrew $5,726 in the process. Guys, are you good with that? Right? Somebody put good in the chat. Like, put a good in the chat if you are good with that. Right? If you are good with that, put good. You gotta stretch it out. You gotta put a lot of D's. You know what I mean? Put good. All right. Awesome. Perfect. Great. Right. So that's where you could be. But no, here's the thing, right? Because I like to keep it real. All right. Every day is not gonna be what it called. We say here in Barbados, every day is not fishing. Every day is fishing day, but not every day is catching day. Yeah. So every day is a trading day, but every day you might not win. It's the truth, right? So let's just say, for argument's sake, out of 90 trades, right? Just say we took one trade a day, out of 90 trades, you won, let's just say you won 65 of them. Yeah, you want like 65. Let's say you want 60. All right. At the end of 90 days, are you still okay, with $14,000 growing from $1,000, right? $1,000 investment, you grow it to 14,000, because we understand you're not going to win every day. Every day is not going to be a winning trade, right? You could grow that account significantly, guys. So I want you to print out, whatever that this number is for you. Print it out so that you can see it. Let it hold you accountable. Remember, I spoke about discipline, right? Accountability is going to be extremely, extremely important, right? Consistency is going to be extremely, extremely important as well. So I want you to print it out, see it, right? So that you are clear on where you're going, right? And where you should be on this journey as the days progress as well. It keeps you disciplined, right? It keeps you patient, right? So guys, put whatever tools that is in for you and print it so that you can see it. You know your risk, right? You got your risk plan, but you also have, right? You also have your growth plan, right? So absolutely love it, right? Let's look at the last step as we wrap it up, right? Last step here, guys. We're finishing now. Don't worry. All right. Last step. All right. So here at the bottom, all right, which is step number 6. All this is a part of step number 5. At the bottom, step number 6, practice with your demo account and leverage the trades in the NVU app. Okay, so you're gonna practice, all right, practice with your demo account and leverage the trades in the NVU app. And actually, here's step number 7, guys. Invite all the new members onto this call every single Saturday. We do this onboarding call, right, to make sure that person gets started correctly.